the one, the only, Ben Sion.
Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube, Iyun and Sion. Today we did Succah, Sukkah, Perek Gimel, Mishnayos Yud Gimel and Yud Daled. Mishnah Gimel, Yud Gimel talks about how it used to be the practice that if the first day of Sukkah fell out on Shabbos, so the mitzvah d'oraisa of Netilas Lulav on the first day. So they wanted to do it on the first day, but you can't carry your Lulav and Esrog on Shabbos to the shul. It's an Isra of Hotzah, right? Taking from Rosh Yachid, passing through the Rosh Hashanah to get to the shul, right? That's in a violation of Hotzah. However, what they used to do is they used to have people mark their names on their Lulav and Esrog, brought it to the shul on Friday, and then when they came to the shul on Shabbos, they had the Lulav and Esrog, because the Netila, taking the Lulav, is Docha Shabbos. That's what Rabbi Bartman says. The Netila is Docha Shabbos, though it's so is not Docha Shabbos. Now, what are we talking about? The Netila is Docha Shabbos. If you don't necessarily talking about Muksa, right? If a branch falls off a tree, it's Muksa. Unless I do something, either in my mind or verbally, or some action, I tie it together with some other branches. I show that I'm miyachid it. I'm designated that I want to use it on Shabbos. That is not muksa anymore. And presumably, a lulav and esrog is not muksa either. Why is it not lulav? Because you, first of all, tied it together with your kushkala or whatever, or you tied it together, you did eged, or you said it, so you bought it. You had in mind to use it. It's not muksa. It's not muksa anymore. So what does it mean? It's the netila is docha Shabbos. What does that mean, the Netila is Docha Shabbos? And why is the Netila Docha Shabbos and the Hotzah is not Docha Shabbos? The answer to this question is that I believe the Netila is talking about Havaras Dalet Amos B'Shos HaRabim. There's a famous question. When the halacha happens to be not like this Mishnah, this was originally what they did. But the halacha is that if the first day of Sukkot falls out on Shabbos, any day of Sukkot that falls out on Shabbos, even the first day, we don't take lulav and esrog. We don't shake them. We don't do the mitzvah, right? The Chacham had the koach la'akar davar Torah b'shev al tasa. They did because they had a concern. People are going to take their lulav and esrog and go to a baki to learn how to shake the lulav and esrog. Not everyone knows how to shake the lulav and esrog. And they'll take it out and they'll be violate this d'oraisa of hotzah. Now hotzah, even on the first day, is not docha Shabbos, so it's not docha Shabbos. So you have a problem. Now, so what does it mean that Tila is docha Shabbos? I think the answer to this question, which is Tosfos asked this question. Tosfos says, why does the Gemara say that they made a takana that you shouldn't take lulav and esrog on the first day if it falls out on Shabbos, because you might molicho eitz al baki, you're going to bring it to a baki. What about a problem? And it's hotzah. What about a problem? Tosfos asked this question. Rishonim asked this question. Havaras dalet amos b'shos harabim. Right? When I take it from my house, I go to the other person's house, the baki's house, the person who's familiar with the halacha's house. Right, I carry dalam shurabim. The answer to this question, I think one of the Rishonim say, I heard this Rishonim say in Sachs this year, is that if I don't stop in the middle, I walk out my door and I walk to someone else's house, right? Have I violated havaras dalam shurabim? Have I violated hotzah? Right? Hotzah is to take from shuyachid and bring to shurabim, or from a take from shurabim bring to shuyachid. I didn't stop in the middle. In order to be chayiv, you have to stop. You have to do an akira and anacha. But I didn't stop at all. So the answer is that yes. This is the difference. When you go and out to your door and you don't stop, you walk to someone else's house. Have you violated hotzah? Yeah, you have violated hotzah, because you did not kira hanacha, and you picked it up in your house. You went to someone else's house and you passed through a Rosh Hashanah. So that's called taking from Yachid to Rosh Hashanah, even though the hanacha was done in Rosh Hashanah. However, when it comes to havaras dalam Rosh Hashanah, we don't say that. Havaras dalam Rosh Hashanah. How could I be chayiv havaras dalam Rosh Hashanah if I never even started in Rosh Hashanah and I never even stopped in Rosh Hashanah? At least by the hotzah and the hachnasa, I did half of it, so you can be chayiv him totally because I did a hotzah and hanach and I passed Rosh Hashanah. But akira dalam Rosh Hashanah, when I was passing Rosh Hashanah, I didn't carry dalam Rosh Hashanah. I started in Rosh Hashanah and I ended Rosh Hashanah. So you can't be mechayiv the person who says dalam Rosh Hashanah. And I think this answers the first question, is that the netila is docha Shabbos, right? They used to bring their lulavim on Friday, right? You can't bring from your house to the shul because that's the problem with Hotzah. Hotzah is not docha Shabbos, but then Tila is docha Shabbos. And the Tila, they're talking about, they brought Erev Shabbos to the shul. Maybe they'd wander out of the shul, not a room in the shul. I remember sometimes we did a Hoshanas, we had to go out of the shul. When I was living in Hillcrest, in Queens, we had to go out of the shul and go do Hoshanas outside in the street. And there you're going to do Havaras Dalam Shorabim. So that's the chiddush. Havara zal adam sharabim tila. The tila is docha Shabbos. Havara zal sharabim. That is docha Shabbos. Why is that docha Shabbos? Why hotzah is not docha Shabbos, but havara zal adam is docha Shabbos? Is because one is an av and one is a tolda. The av malacha is hotzah's dalam sharabim. Hotzah or achnasa. That's the av malacha. The tolda, right, which we learned from that, is havara zal adam sharabim, which is similar. Right, Talach al Moshe Sinai. It's a tolda, presumably. It's not as machmir. So therefore, the Torah says that Netilas Lulav is docha Shabbos. We learn it in the more makel case and not the more machmir case, right? We don't assume if it matir it in one regard. So we say the makel case is mutter, the tolda, but who says necessarily the av? And that's how it plays out in halacha. The av is not mutter. That's why they made exera. You might come to do hotzah, take from your house to the Bucky's house. And you can't carry from your house to the shul on Shabbos. However, Havaras al-Am Sharabim is Docha Shabbos. That's why there's no problem, right? That's why another reason there's no problem. They didn't make a gzeira. You might come to carry Dalam Sharabim because Dalam Sharabim is Nidche. If the first day is Shabbos, it's Nidche. And mitzvah of Lulav is Docha, the Havaras al-Am Sharabim, but it's not Docha Hotzah. That's a more fundamental answer to Tosaf's question. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.